So, my beautiful baby girl came in and decided
What's
that
the
she.
point of being here?
Oh dear, we did give her depression. That she wanted me to make her a snack, which I've just gone off and made her a Nutella sandwich. She could have gone to her dad, but no. She came to me, and I was just trying to like be quiet because there was a cutscene happening. So I was like, "Shh, you can have a snack. Give me 2 seconds." Okay, so we might have enough now.
Yes, soldier?
So let's go. Can I? No, I can't.
You were in Kendrick's unit, weren't you? Kendrick McDougal?
You knew Ken?
Yeah. So all of this hunting and fighting is for him.
Getting revenge for someone you love is the best motivation there is.
I hear you, Captain.
Okay. I feel like we need rhetoric to be able to.
Were you the one who captured the little girl?
That's right, soldier. All it took was 2 rounds of paralytic and a stake. It might even be my best catch of all time.
She's just a kid.
You're letting your feelings get in the way, soldier. You'll get over it. It's an infected corpse. That's all. What's more worrisome is wondering if these things are breeding now.
Worrisome is the right word.
I definitely need this. Because if I go for Halsey, I'll probably just make him as depressed as I made the last one. I can't do that one. Damn it.
Who's a monster and who isn't? You don't even know anymore. Because everyone around you has become one.
But no!
Monsters everywhere. Your family, your men, people in the street. They're all monsters. All of them!
It's terrifying!
You can't help it. You're one too.
I can't steal his identity. Because I got 2 of 3 clues. So I'm gonna have to steal the identity of the random dock worker person. So I'm going to have to pick someone to not.
Next time, I'll be with them.
So let's copy your uniform. And then let's go eat you. So I'm gonna need to.
Follow me. It will take a minute.
Okay, sure.
I'm so sorry, random dock worker person. Now I have to pretend to be. Natalie Watson. There's more stairs. Oh.
If they only knew how useless their security is against me.
Did I not just... Oh. I did just...
increase security, there's gotta be a good reason for it.
Right, I can't go in here, so this was useless, right? I love that they've just put a tiny little climbing thing on top of here. Why? Wait, can I break this then? Well, I can't be the captain, so... Let's go back in here. Okay. Ellie.
Oh, personal belongings. Oh, what a mess.
Okay.
Oh, personal belongings. Oh, what a mess.
Yep, I was just trying to close it. Yeah. So, I'd picked Ellie because it looks like she comes in late at night. But so does Natalie Watson. Or Natalie Watson works late. And Ellie doesn't. Ellie is the one who was wounded. I say I just go with Natalie Watson.
Yes.
Your buddy looks like he's under a lot of pressure.
Steve? Yeah. There's a lot of sensitive stuff to pack up that was brought back from the 2 operations. The day team didn't make much headway. They had to adapt to yet another change in protocol.
What are we supposed to do now?
They left a note to explain. That's something, at least.
Is there a reason I want you to leave?
Go scan the horizon to the north.
I'm going.
Good riddance.
I assume you're Ellie. Now can I move the crane and stuff?
Two of them took the kid down to Agent Olson's office.
Was there a reason for me to do that? Did that get me access to another area? Alright, I'm gonna go change into my dock workers thing. You just hanging out there is not at all suspicious. Okay. Oh, it did get me through to another access area. Was that all it was for? Can I use Dominate, which costs me hunger, to get a bottle of Tremere concoction? Eliminates 4 hunger. Well, that's good. So I'm just gonna go and tell them that I'm Natalie Watson.
New security protocol for the entire base. We have to record everyone who goes into or comes out of the building. Please give us your full ID, first and last name, so I can verify your information. Your name is?
Oh, it's a place of no return. Yeah, Natalie Watson.
Watson, Natalie.
Great. Everything is in order. You can go in.
This whole time?
Hurry up. There's no time to
I
waste.
did that like 3 seconds in. where I can eat people. And no one at the SI even bats an eyelid because they are silly. Oh! Oh, I don't know what her number thing was. Oh, well, this is going to be a fun one, isn't it? Now I'm gonna have to go figure out, by finding Halsey, or finding out some information about Halsey.
You heard the orders. We've got to take the kid down to the lab.
All right.
Halsey.
Who said that? Who said that?
How am I gonna sort this?
They brought back photo souvenirs of the carnage. Oh, they deserve to die too.
Warning box. Buy batteries. Put thing docs in archive. Oh, they're all the old things. I keep thinking they're interesting.
They really didn't leave anything to chance.
This operation allowed us to retrieve administrative documents which should allow us to find new leads and thus locate new infected sites, artifacts, unusual objects or jewelry that require in-depth study by the Society of St. Leopold. Several blank body specimens in good condition for research and tests. It should be noted that one container has disappeared, which leads us to believe that an infected was still on site. Pieces and residue of blank body specimens, which should allow us to broaden our knowledge on the stages of the infection's evolution. Thank you.
The bastard who sold us out sure did a solid job.
Oh my goodness. They literally told everyone about us. Miley.
That's not standard procedure.
Caleb. Deshaun. Beryl Underwood has a cross through him? He was at the Red Salon. I don't care because I think he's a dick.
They had time to plan it all.
But I was just not expecting it because I got out. I was expecting him to have some sort
We
of
were
with
careless.
oil.
That's how they found us.
Yeah. He left blood around and stuff.
Who could have sold us out?
Corvus, to demonstrate my entire operation, please find attached information about the targets whose capture is guaranteed. If you follow my instructions to the letter, be ready on October 21st. Corvus.
St. Leopold. They will burn.
Sender, FL Europe. We have received the confidential information you sent today. We hereby inform you that, as requested, Monsignor Stanford will be arriving on the 17th. He will be permanently assigned to your region by the Society of St. Leopold as of today, until he feels that his presence
That's not
is no
standard
longer
procedure.
necessary. Monsignor Stanford will send you the drawings requested by your engineers, followed by 2 containers of equipment developed in our laboratory. You have our full support.
They asked Europe for help.
In light of your latest activity reports, we accept your request for logistical and technical support. Attaches the list of equipment we will be sending this month. Specimen transport containers, T2 and T3 models, 6 units plus production drawings. Anticoagulant gun, prototype number 3, 15 units of Model 2. Production drawings for T4, T5 and T6 containers. Secure storage containers, 60 units and production drawings. Monsignor Stanford and 4 members of his unit will come to train your teams 1 week per month from this day forward. Your engineers will be able to ask any questions they may have with them.
There's nothing in the naming system. I knew it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
wouldn't give up.
Link, new disease. Who's this poor guy? Don't tell me they've got like a werewolf, a guru, or a fae or something.
Help from Europe. These bastards are everywhere.
We have the elements provided. After comparison with our own data, we recommend that you proceed with caution. They will be sending you a collar developed in our lab that could help you restrain the specimen once captured, and then to interrogate and study it. Please note that the evidence to date suggests that these specimens may be part of a pack. It's a fucking guru. It is essential to be able to locate the pack. Our specialized unit will not be available until mid-September, so if possible, wait for reinforcements before taking action. Our own expertise in this area is limited, but we will of course share what we know with you.
They've been collecting anything that seems out of the ordinary to them for a long time.
Mission assignment, launch of Operation Hunt. The cross-referencing of several incidents over the past 2 years in the vicinity of the Blue Hill Forest has led us to suspect the presence of a specimen as yet undetermined origin, but highly dangerous. High Command has therefore decided to set up an extraordinary surveillance system. The perimeter is to be patrolled at night from this day forward. Mission objectives: observe and monitor the perimeter, gather information about the nature of the specimen. Contact with the targets is strictly prohibited under the threat that has been fully assessed. Until the threat has been fully assessed, sorry.
They tracked him for a long time, without giving up.
Okay.
They're suspicious of everything.
Cross-referencing of incidents near Blue Hills. As requested by the SAD High Command, investigations were able to cross-reference sources from various departments in the territory to compile a timeline of cold cases
not standard
in the area
procedure.
around Blue Hills, spanning 2018 to 2019. These cases are mainly concentrated on the site of Chemical Growth & Co., a petrochemical company specialized in chemical fertilizers and genetically modified seeds. We conclude with certainty that a nighttime perimeter observation protocol is required. That makes sense because the Guru are very nature-based and want to like help nature thrive in the horrendousness that's going on currently. Nighttime trespassing at Chemical Growth & Co. Damage to a tank. Damage to two staff vehicles on the periphery of the site. Nighttime trespassing at Chemical & Co. Damage to a tank. Fire at New Bluewood Sawmill. Employee admitted to a psychiatric hospital. Diagnosis of burnout. His medical record mentions hallucinations. Destruction of barrels of raw materials in the surveillance system. Damage to construction equipment on a building site near University Avenue. Disappearance of chemical engineer. Investigations still open. Fire in finished goods cargo area. So the Guru have basically been doing what they always do.
Standard procedure.
Which is destroying things that are making the environment crappier and like ruining things for people. Anything that is worm tainted, basically. Nighttime trespassing. Damage to a tank. Destruction of barrels of raw materials and the surveillance system. Destruction of logging equipment stored on University Avenue. Murder of the Vice President of Chemical Growth & Co. You guys ramped that shit up to 11. In the company parking lot, investigation still open. The autopsy report indicates large lacerations because they're Guru. So he's there. Oh, do you know what? I'm blind. I looked at his picture there, didn't bother looking at the Guru images, and then from reading all of this stuff went, clearly, it's about Guru. And then I come across here and it's like, hey bud,
That's not
look at this picture of a Guru. He's in hangar number 7. Okay. Is that going to be useful to me? Is B1-C RK-L or 1334 RKK7B going to be useful to me? Let's find out. So his name is
How am I gonna sort
Harmon Cullen. More Operation Hunt stuff. Hangar number 7. 2 teams, Alpha Unit, Beta Unit, looking for the extraction point. Okay. Ah, there it is. Hangar number 7.
Hiding there was a terrible idea. His mortal appearance. They didn't see it coming.
Colin Harmon, Forest Ranger. Don't care about any of that stuff. They have a lot of his information. That's what I need to know.
They're tracking the dogs too.
Operation Hunt allowed us to locate a so-called lycanthrope specimen in the vicinity of Hangar 8, University Avenue in the Blue Hills. Mission objectives: capture the target, neutralize the target with the collar sent by FL.
That's not standard procedure.
FL. Something Leopold. Conduct a preliminary interrogation. The building will need to be surrounded. The target must be eliminated if it causes too much damage, or if the neutralization device turns out to be ineffective.
That must have been hell.
Mobilized Alpha and Beta units. Safety instructions. According to our current data, lycanthropes have a highly developed sense of smell, meaning they can track you. Lycanthropes can frighten and disorient you with their howling. Oh, I'm gonna need to know this because it's gonna come after me later. Be sure to wear your auditory filters so we can test their effectiveness. Face-to-face combat is futile and even potentially deadly. The objective of the assignment is for 2 of our agents to place the restraint collar sent by FL Europe around the specimen's neck. That would have been horrendous.
Dogs are good at picking up scents.
Observation report, preliminary investigation number 3. Confirmation of an unknown specimen. It was successfully photographed several times. A steel container in the hangar was damaged by what appeared to be claws. The specimen emitted a sound that caused our units to retreat. The audio recordings from the device installed inside the hangar that the target's breathing was rhythmic and deep. So it was going...
To have left so many tracks, it must have been a lupine.
Observation. On the night of this, we observed the following: a large palm print, partial palm print, tracks similar to those observed previously. Eyewitness reports from privates Stamey and Fenton, who claimed to have seen the outline of a specimen belonging to the animal kingdom, over 2 meters tall, in the vicinity of the hangar under surveillance. Ah! No. I want all the info.
There's nothing in the naming system. I knew it.
They weren't expecting that.
During our first night of observation, tracks were discovered by the south side of Hangar 8, while similar to in shape to tracks from a member of the Canidae family, Canis lupus. The size and depth of the tracks indicate, on the other hand, unusual proportions and an unusual position of the hind legs. This evidence is consistent with reports received over the past few months. Okay.
I need a file number if I want access.
Well, how many digits does it need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have any 9-digit numbers.
There's nothing in the naming system. I knew it. Some backup at last. I was hoping for more. The officers had to go deal with some crisis. They left us to deal with this mess.
Jesus Christ.
Have you seen the girl they brought back come through?
Yeah, I saw them go by. They took her container down 10 minutes after they got here.
Down where?
No idea. I'm just in charge of filing their reports, not making them. Come on, get to work.
Alright. You absolute crank. Okay, I need a password. Or a filing thing. Or something or other.
One of theirs took herself out.
Yep. We know that. you were there hearing the men being like, oh no.
Oh, shit. I should have gotten rid of the Trajects.
That was the
They're
problem.
gonna learn a lot about us from it. If they're blowing themselves up, that's good news for us.
Agent Cassie Hansen was lost during Operation Burrow. She apparently detonated their explosive safety belt to protect the rear end of her sub-unit from an infected person. The body was recovered from the rubble. Apparently, I feel like someone using obfuscate just set it off and walked away. Because cool guys.
How am I gonna sort this?
Okay, comm number 17 is not working.
If they're blowing themselves up, that's good news for us.
Cassie's dead.
Shit. They're really organized.
Operation
They
Swan
threw that all together in less than 24 hours.
allowed us to locate the second source of infection in a basement of Sellers Street. Corvus has confirmed that this is a food distribution and research facility. Mission objectives, if possible, spare the lives of any civilians being held under duress, capture or eliminate infected targets, gather all potential sources of information. The operation will be launched simultaneously from the main entrance and the sewers.
That's not standard procedure.
Okay. Oh, can I look at the pictures?
They'd found both exits. We didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, the basic normal things.
A map of the basement. They knew about everything. Shit. They even had the layout of the Red Salon.
Yep. They're organized.
I've
they're
got
good
orders.
and that.
You have to wait here.
I can trick the system.
Nobody's allowed in. Sorry.
In there? Oh, the captain's having a meltdown.
Nobody's allowed in. Sorry.
Wasn't me. Honest. So this is where I came in. Yep. Okay. So I need a file name. Oh.
One of Halsey's drawings. Spattered with blood. That means she's been here. I need to hurry.
And drew something?
One of Halsey's drawings. Spattered with blood. That means she's been here. I need to hurry. One of Halsey's drawings. Spattered with blood. That means she's been here. I need to hurry. Who did that? I don't understand.
Private Albert, put down that weapon. I'm going to get started. Agent Emmett Olson. It is 07 a.m. on September 6, 2019. I now proceed with the interrogation.
Agent Olson!
What now?
Albert, he doesn't look too good.
Private Albert, what are you? Put down that weapon.
Albert? No shit, that's impossible.
Whatever you do, stay calm. It's incredible. She's unlike anything we've ever seen before.
Was it this monster? Her?
I'm almost certain of it. She must sense our stress. She's defending herself.
I'm gonna burn that bitch.
Get a hold of yourself, soldier. Stay here. I'm gonna warn Monsignor. That thing could start again. But he'll know how to control her. Don't breathe a word to anyone until we've got the situation under control.
Albert. Shit.
I think she needs to come to terms with the fact that her daughter is a vampire, and she clearly did this. And
of Halsey's drawings. Spattered with blood. That means she's been here. I need to hurry. An illusion.
Obfuscated it.
Who could have done that here?
Yeah, who? Unless they've got a vampire on staff. That or they've somehow accessed thaumaturgical crap. Right, hold on. So we've gone through here. This is just taking us around. We can't get up here. Or we can trick the system with obfuscate. Oh, yeah, I forgot you existed.
Nobody's allowed in, sorry.
Yeah, because I made him insane. Oh, I can go places. Alright. First, obviously gonna...
Shit! Richard!
Wait! Calm down!
Richard.
You shouldn't be here. Leave, now!
My daughter exists. You lied to me.
Give it to him.
And even worse, you let them bring her here. My daughter.
Listen, now is neither the time nor the place.
Stop it! Enough! I don't give a shit about where we are, how dangerous it is, or anything else. You stole Halsey from me! You made me forget everything!
Yeah.
Why did you do it?
Because he's
I did it to protect both of you, of course! You caused too much of a stir within the court because of your gifts. They're both your strength and your greatest weakness.
No! That's not gonna work anymore, Richard. Ugh, your excuses that only you alone understand. Oh, what danger could have been so great that you felt like you had to separate us, lie to us, and manipulate us like you did?
It's because of the prince!
Yeah, I want to defend against this persuasion attempt, thanks. Nice.
She called for Halsey's head about 3 years ago. She said she was a dangerous liability, and she probably wanted to put me in my place. She ordered me to do it. But I couldn't. I had to make everyone believe I'd destroy her. For both your sakes.
To protect us, of course.
We're not intimidating enough for this shit. Let him carry on.
Believe it or not, I've always been helping you.
What about Halsey? What did you tell her?
That you had been destroyed. I had no other choice. I had to find a way to keep her safe and stop her from looking for you.
When you talk about safety, do you mean hers? Or yours? All of yours?
Well, both, actually.
But do you realize the harm you caused her?
Leisha, these feelings you both have, that twisted vestige of your humanity, it's your illness. It's what I've been trying to treat for all these years.
I never asked you to do that. I trusted you, and you tricked us. You let those mortals bring her here, and that...
It's the Second Inquisition, Leisha. I'm here on the Prince's orders. My assignment concerns everyone. We have to fight them. Halsey can't be our priority. The fate of the Boston Camarilla, and your fate as well, is at stake here.
And you're the one who's supposed to save us?
I can sense your anger, but don't make a mistake we'll all regret. Hazel believes I'm our last hope to defeat the SI and protect the Masquerade. Your thirst for vengeance would lead to your doom, and Halsey's.
Is that all? I sense that you're afraid of me.
He is.
You're right to be afraid.
Yes, he is.
Yes, but I'm even more afraid of the SI, and you should be too. If you're the reason our plan should fail, you'll both pay the price. Just think.
Well, fuck nuggets. This... Oh. This is an interesting one. I feel like if we let him leave, he will help with the SI, but he's also a bullshit artist. So he's going to make things more difficult for us in the long run. But if we destroy him, then there could be an issue with the SI, because it does make sense that the prince has sort of sent him here, because she's done it with the other 3 characters that we are playing, and not given them any info to each other about what they're doing. It's like, you go here and do this, and you go here and do this, and we're all doing something massively dangerous, but we're not aware of each other. So, I don't know, bud. I feel like I should let him live, because it protects the Masquerade, and that is bigger than my hatred of him, even though he told me he told my daughter that I died. And then I've been speaking to hallucination this entire time, even though she is real and was suffering somewhere. Also, actually, if I let him leave, Halsey might kill him later. And I think she deserves that. She deserves to be able to kill this prick.
I'm going to find my daughter, and we're going to leave.
After everything I've done for you.
I never want to see you again. Do you understand?
She also does feel things intensely, so if she killed him, she might feel
Where
that.
will you go?
I said never, Richard. Because I won't hesitate next time. How could I have been so blind?
Oh, I never want to see you again is the
You must know where Halsey is.
Oh. Got a key. Anything else? He's dead though. We can't do anything with a corpse. We're not the Giovanni. Oh. Who is this? It's Houdini. Found the source. Is there a link between the telepathy and... I don't know who these people are. They're probably famous and I should probably know things, but I don't.
Infamous bitch to whom I'm bound. Like the convict to his chain.
A red book that we're allowed to read? Beautiful. You, who like the stab of a knife entered my plaintive heart. You, who strong as a herd of demons came ardent and adorned, to make your bed and your domain of my humiliated mind. Infamous bitch to whom I'm bound, like the convict to his chain. Like the stubborn gambler to the game, like the drunkard to his wine, like the maggots to the corpse. Accursed be you. I begged the swift poniard. Fuck. I begged the swift poniard to gain for me my liberty. I asked perfidious poison to give aid to my cowardice. Alas, both poison and the knife contemptuously said to me, you do not deserve to be freed from your accursed slavery. Fool, if from her dominion our efforts could deliver you, your kisses would resuscitate the cadaver of your vampire. See Baudelaire. Okay. Use key. Nice. This?
Agent Emmett Olson. It is 07 a.m. on September 6, 2019. I'm now proceeding with the interrogation.
Wait, Agent Olson.
What now?
Halbert, he doesn't look too good.
September 6, 2019. 0:48 a.m. The subject has surpassed my expectations. Although childlike in appearance and neutralized, she demonstrates incredible telepathic abilities. Monsignor ordered that she be weakened before her transfer to the Vatican. We will leave her in a high-security container in Lab L-04 in Basement 4, in the hope that my hypothesis is correct, and she will gradually lose her ability to cause harm.
Lab L-04, Basement 4. Finally! Hang on, sweetheart. I'm coming.
Since ancient times, there have been engravings, tales, and songs that tell of communication through the mind of magical and supernatural powers performed using the mental faculties. But it wasn't until 1882 that Frederick William Henry Myers used the term telepathic hallucinations to speak of the phenomenon by which an individual's mind influences that of another. Myers based his work on a handful of observations, which were quite convincing, made in France between 1825 and 1850. The researcher laid the foundations for the experimental study of telepathy and the paranormal more generally. I learned from Monsignor that the Society of St. Leopold owed many of its advances to his work. Therefore, I'm going to carefully study his works in order to support my theory of the telepathic symptom of a certain stage of the evolution of the infection in blank bodies. Interesting.
Shit. They were going to torture her.
I came close, but I admit it was too risky. My hands are still shaking. We captured a child. At least she looks like one. As she was being brought back to the base, restrained by the security protocol, some people showed, can't describe it exactly, strange sensations. I thought she might be a telepathic specimen, and Monsignor agreed to let me interrogate her under strict security conditions. But before we could even get started, a soldier committed suicide right in front of our eyes, as soon as the child came out of the container, and she was still immobilized by the stick. It was beyond my wildest speculation. However, I was certain that she must also be suffering from a mental disorder, as per my working hypothesis. Here, it could be an anxiety disorder. The confined space, the interrogation equipment, the soldiers close to her. She sensed their stress and surely their hostility towards her. If I had known, I would have put in place a more appropriate protocol. The Monsignor and the senior staff decided to take her down and put her in isolation while we find a solution in order to keep the staff safe. I hope to get the chance to study her again. Human organs, you're very grim, you're all disgusting. I wanted to close the thing actually. Because there's another one down there. Down there, that one down there, that one. Aha.
She's a child of Malkav. What have they done to her?
Reference C21, Davis Michelle, presumed age not provided. Captured Operation Nest, satisfactory condition. Agent Olsen is handling the care. He suspects a BB Type 4, the telepathic abilities. The subject underwent Agent Olsen's mental conditioning protocol for an initial 3-hour session upon arrival. As instructed, the subject gave a 1-hour mental and physical conditioning session every 2 hours. The initial results were encouraging. The subject is frightened when we approach. Torture. That's what they did. That's what they did. They tortured her.
I'll make them pay for what they've done to us all.
I assume it's a stake. Yeah. Okay. I could just see a shape, so I couldn't really tell what it was. Monsignor has a little smoking chair. That's everything, I think. Yep. I can successfully leave the room. Fuck you. I'm glad you're dead, you cunt. So, that's
Nobody's allowed in, sorry.
Yeah, cool. I don't want to go, dickhead. At no point have I tried to go. Right, okay. So I know I need to go down, but...
Hey, you can't go in there. This room is off limits to everyone but officers.
Then why are you allowed to be here?
I'm in charge of filing everything about the girl before we ship her out.
Huh. Out of curiosity, do you know where they put her?
No, I just put things away. I don't read the reports. It's above my pay grade. Come on, get a move on.
Why do you look familiar?
What happened here?
They supervised Operation Burrow from here. It ended in crisis management. But I told you, you don't have clearance to know any more than that.
Okay, fine.
So that was just an avenue to get some information, but not all the information, which is just, fucking splendid. Printing paused. Report captured child.
Not enough ink.
Do I need to do a mini fucking thing to make the ink?
Not enough ink.
Okay. Do I need to go find ink? Is that a thing? I also need to lower my hunger. I'm pretty sure I found a safe room earlier. And I can speak to this dude who's in front of that guy's... Oh. I can obfuscate in there in a bit. Great.
Nobody's allowed in, sorry.
Cool. We're just gonna chat.
Come with me over there.
Yes.
So what's interesting, I haven't played V5, but in the revised edition, which is the version I've been playing, when a vampire is introduced, they aren't allowed to spend blood, but they are allowed to use auspex. They're allowed to use some mental disciplines, so long as they aren't spending blood to do so, because your body is in paralysis. Your mind is awake. You are able to use your mind, basically, but not your body. Oh, it's spam. It's always spam, and I'm sorry, that is close to the microphone. You can't see beach. Crisis report. Agent Olson and Private San Diego reported an incident that occurred at 12:08 in the interrogation room. The child was captured during Operation Burrow. Was under
Crisis reports are separate.
Standard restraint protocol, impaled through the chest. Staff equipped with anticoagulant. Agent Olson had not yet had the time to complete his investigation when Private Hulbert suffered severe pain in his head and shot himself with his service weapon. There is every reason to believe that the exsanguinated child was the cause of his suicide. Command held
I gotta make sure I don't mix things up.
crisis management meeting immediately to decide what to do about the subject. Oh, there's something funny about you. What's going on with you? I have a feeling that this is Wyatt, because his face looked familiar, but just not quite right. Mom? Where is the mom? Ah!
I'm going to make them pay.
Oh yeah, because it's a picture of Halsey dead.
Halsey's room. Sweetie.
It's...
How could Richard have left you in there?
I didn't even look around the room. There was a bed full of pictures and stuff. Oh, look at her. Oh, look at our girl. I need that one has... Right, that one... Oh, I'm going to use the mouse. I'm trying to get it to let me click on the Halsey picture.
That's not going to make things easy for me.
By the express and unanimous decision of command, security level will be raised to Red 1 throughout the base, as well as all access points. Until further notice, all personnel must comply with enhanced security screening, including with the premises. As a reminder, any suspicion of an infiltration of our site will result in the immediate neutralization of the intruder. Okay. I just want to be able to look at the picture of Halsey, because it's got a dot over it, which means I should be able to, you know? But it's not letting me. It's just like, this is something.
Reports about the op on one side.
But I'm just teasing.
They're afraid I'll come looking for her.
They should be. Because you will. You're here. It's still not letting me do the Halsey one. Disappointed. Disapproving. Oh, I can't open shit while I'm obfuscated. Who is he?
Crisis reports are separate.
Why is your face like that? Do I want to steal your face? Do I want to be an officer?
All that blood.
Yeah, I just wanted to change just to steal his uniform. And then I can go back to the safe room, put that on, and then come in there. This way. I have a feeling that it's all just different ways to get the information about Halsey. Which is fine. I like that the sound of our shoes changes. That they've put a good amount of effort into the Foley and stuff.
No, I can't be seen in this form here.
Why? Why, hun? For why?
Reports about the op on one side.
Oh, do I need to be a different... He said something about only being able to be seen by officers.
How am I gonna sort this?
Do I need to steal his face or something? I could try and steal what's his tits' face. Him. Can I steal his stuff? No, I think they it stated they have to be alive for it. Well.
No, I can't be seen in this form here.
Can I do anything? Because your face is messed up, so I want to know what that means. It's like you're using Mask of 1,000 Faces. Can I shut the door? Is there anything in here of interest to me that I can take? I want to take that. Oh, I can go talk to this guy.
Albert. Shit. You shouldn't be here.
Okay. Can I copy your uniform? And then speak to you?
Do something like that.
I'm real sick of this shit now. Wait, hang on. Sort of resonance this way. Oh, it's that door. I assume this isn't a safe room. No. This also is not a safe room. So I'm just hearing the echo of the Halsey report thing. So the fact that she says I can't be seen in this form here tells me that there potentially is a form I could be seen in coming in here. Let's talk to you now.
Oh, what's going on? Why are you locked up in here?
I'm not authorized. I can't talk about it right now. I have orders. There's no point in insisting. I can't.
Okay, fine. I get it.
He's not wearing his headphone. He's not wearing his mask. This thing. I just disappeared in front of your fucking eyes. You don't care. Okay, can I try and talk to you?
You know you can talk to me about it. I won't say a word to anyone.
No, I'm not authorized to do that. And besides, it's too awful. There's no point in insisting. I can't.
Okay, fine. I get it.
You're just the other guy that was in the room when the other guy committed suicide, right? That's just what that is. I feel like that's just what that is. shit again. I don't care. Okay, there's a thing. Aha, it's gonna lead to that guy, and it's gonna be like, his blood is on his uniform because he was the guy who dealt with Elsie. So now can I talk to him about that?
You know you can talk to me about it. I won't say a word to anyone.
No, I'm not authorized to do that. And besides, it's too awful.
Is it because of what happened with Halbert?
Yeah, but how...
Word gets around fast.
They didn't want anyone to know about it.
Did the kid do it?
Yeah, even though that thing was under control. Olsen thinks she senses things and can still attack us despite it all. And she got to Halbert, right before my eyes.
What did they do with her?
Monsignor Stanford told them to take her down to the lab in basement 4. I hope she tires out or they'll have to burn her to a crisp before she kills us all.
Do it.
You're afraid to die. And you're right. Death can come at any time. From all sides it comes. You're obsessed with this idea. It terrifies you. You're not safe. Anywhere.
I don't want to die.
You're going to spend your whole life terrified that death is lurking behind every corner. It's going to be very long, believe me.
No. No!
Maybe, maybe not. The only thing that's certain is that you're going to suffer.
Yeah, get fucked. Justice for my daughter, you scumbag. Right, I know I just need to go downstairs. Okay, I will do that in a second. I'm just gonna give her a drink of blood in case she can't do it when she's somewhere else. Because we picked up another trio concoction. I keep pressing the wrong buttons like a fool. Like a fool. I want to have my willpower high and my hunger low. That's interesting. It's very interesting. I can't be seen going in there or some nonsense.
That's not standard procedure.
Step in and go invisible.
I have to change my appearance to go any further.
How? Explain to me how, sugar tits. Okay. It's one of you. I've already copied your uniform and it wouldn't let me in with that. So it's not either of you two. I honestly.
Not enough ink.
So I assume that I can go and get an ink cartridge from somewhere to print the thing on the missing child thing. That or it's a red herring. I mean, I've got all the information I need. I know I need to go down to basement 4. I know that when I go to use the lift, it's going to be like, by the way, oh, you know, good if I wasn't invisible right now.
Sorry, I still have to archive these reports.
I'm going to assume that I need to look like you if you talk to me.
After the assignment, a crisis to manage. We're barely treading water here.
One of you two changed this?
With all these transfers to catalog, it's gonna be a while. I'll end up changing our IT nomenclature, eventually. I could have done without surprises like this meeting. I'll end up changing our IT nomenclature
What meeting?
eventually.
What meeting? Tell me. I want to know the things.
Sorry, I still have to archive these reports.
Give me information. I want to know the things. Give me information and let me make the ink level higher.
Not enough ink.
Replace cartridge? Where are the cartridges? I know that I'm just faffing at this point, but I want to do all the things and have all the fun. So you're gonna have to suffer. That we know and we can go places and we can leave and we can start some probably Gaelic torture shit.
No, I can't be seen in this form here. No, I can't be seen in this form here.
I have a feeling that we did something that made Richard just kill that guy outright. That's why it wouldn't let me highlight that. I needed to have Auspex up so I could be traumatized. Jesus. By the way, they're going to ban the child. I mean, here's the thing, right? Video games are often like, get to that person as quick as possible, and then you do a bajillion side missions so it doesn't feel at all like, oh no. What
I gotta make sure I don't mix things up.
I am in. I cannot possibly just hang out and do the things. Your face is the face of a liar. There is something going on with you, and I can't figure it out because I wasn't using Auspex while we were talking like a silly, silly bastard. Clearly. Right, fine, whatever. I hope they don't have CCTV here, because if they do, I just keep going invisible, changing clothes, wandering around.
Hang in there, sweetie. I'm on my way.
And every fucker, like every single one that even remotely looked at you funny or sneezed in your direction. I could have taken Troy Collins' identity. You could have found a transfer file. You could have found a confidential file. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Carnivore. Okay. Apparently I did some stuff to make me a carnivore. I mean, I'm a vampire. That's a given. Drinking blood. That's my thing. Oh, yeah, we've got the Anarchs on our side by murdering folk. Celerity. I want things to make me less hungry, but I feel like they will provide rats if I need it. Celerity options available in dialogue. What? What does that mean? I can talk fast? Do I want a higher presence? I feel like I do want a higher presence. When one of your actions increases the risk of an opponent's focus, the increase is reduced by 30%. Prevents your opponent from focusing a skill but generates 2 hunger. This one's cheaper because it costs hunger. I don't need premonition. Scry the soul. The aura of a target would provide information about their nature. I do have a modifier on that. That's why not. And then also, not having high enough education and deduction has kind of bit me in the arse so far. So is intimidation. Not having intimidation. I feel like I should have a higher persuasion. I don't know whether to go psychology and rhetoric. It could. The thing is, whatever I expect I'm gonna need, I don't freaking need it. Like, I was expecting to need deduction and education, but I think I needed like something once. I don't think MM is the intimidation type. She's more the talk around people type. That is her thing. Psychology less so. That one I should have given to Leisha some more. But she needed intimidation, and now I'm a little worried. We might have to pick locks to get in and out of places. Also, it's annoying that the attributes don't go across everything. They only go across the skills. Instead of also exploration and knowledge. For example, physical should go into security because it's dexterity plus security that lets you lockpick things. And intelligence should go with technology because that's what you need. Or mental, sorry, because I think it's wits actually that goes into hacking with tech. It's annoying that it doesn't work the way the game, like, on pen and paper works. But I will forgive it. This once. Just this once. Physical only goes into intimidation. It only costs 5 more to be physically strong than it does to just pressure someone. I feel like this is the one that I need for the dialogue options though, and it's cheaper, so we'll go with that. We'll go with psychology. If you go with mental or physical. Mental or physical. Psychology. Am I gonna need the psychology, people? I might need to intimidate. Screw it. They can't focus. It's because I'm so pretty. MM is beautiful. Like, have you seen her? Are we gonna pop out of the water? Yeah, we are. We don't need to breathe. Come on, MM. Yeah, baby. Hair's perfectly bone dry. Woman is not at all frazzled or touched by water. As she was swimming, it just made a perfect little bubble around her because it was afraid to touch the beauty that is MM. To be fair, that is a good trait though, because with her thick, beautiful, luscious hair, it would take so fucking long to dry that.
A lock system. They can come here by boat regardless of the tide. Smart.
So celebrity time. Let's go, BB. I reckon we're gonna end up getting a lot of use out of this celerity.
Come on, man. You get in there, find a computer to upload that virus to, and get out. You got this. Looks like a badge reader. It doesn't seem to work.
Someone got here before us and made it broken because they're wonderful. Okay. Time for Auspex. Oh.
It's enormous. Come on, Lewis. Get a hold of yourself.
Top area that Leisha was on that side over there before. My husband has just received a phone call, but he has to take them because he's doing job interviews and stuff at the moment. This is exactly where Leisha was. No, this is the opposite side. Okay. Alright. Well, we can't hide from people, so we've got to walk around with some confidence, baby. Yeah, let's read.
I see some marker, but you can barely make it out.
Maintenance performed. Lock gate to be done no later than this time. Core circuits burned out due to submersion tide. Exit closed until 6. Okay. That's Auspex.
There's something else. On the ceiling. That's weird.
There's something else. On the ceiling. That's weird.
Is there something on the ceiling? I don't want to go through those spinny things of doom. Was I right to give her security? Yes, I was, because this is a 4 of 4. It's okay, we're gonna find keys. Because, we're not...
They're worried about high tides.
Okay, so we're gonna fuck with the locking system. I get it. I got it from the first book you showed me, where it said it fucked with the wires when the water came.
Lewis, it's Saul. We're here, but I don't see Iverson. Where the hell is she? I thought she was supposed to get here first.
She should be there soon.
She'd better.
I'm sorry, Saul.
I hope you muted the microphone when you apologized. Oh, wrong one.
An electronic lock. With a code. Rafa could help me unlock it. Rafa, are you there?
What do you want?
There's some kind of lock that's stopping me. A big box with buttons. Looks electronic. Any ideas?
There should be a ring on it. See it? Push a little piece of metal under it. It's an old system. These things are easy to short circuit. Anything else?
That should do it. Thanks. Over. Piece of metal.
Okay. So we'll go back to the tool shop. I can see many pieces of metal.
That should do the trick. Yeah, that was easy. When you know how to do it. Looks like it works with a chip. I can't open it. Oh well. There's got to be another way.
So I'm gonna have to keep turning these fans on.
I hear you, Saul.
They know we're here. We managed to hide, but we're not gonna hold out long.
Where are you?
Inside, south wing, or west. Fuck, I don't know. Where is Iverson?
She's on her way. I just radioed her. She's coming.
Tell her to move her ass.
This is a waste of my time. This is a waste of my time.
I get back up there. I'm proud of myself.
Somebody's down there.
Easy. To think a little girl could do something like that. It's unbelievable. Hey, tell his family yet? No, not yet. They're waiting till after the alert, I think. His wife expecting a third. Man, no. Easy does it. Stay behind me. I can hear their hearts beating beneath their armor.
We'll taste them soon enough. Not if they spot us.
That wasn't a question, Thorpe.
I have orders not to leave this office.
Then stay here.
Sir, please, the blank body.
Was captured. Stanford is interrogating it now. The situation is under control.
Right, fine, I'll go with you.
There's no need. I can manage on my own. You stay here.
You... as you wish.
Go on, split up. What have we here? Why isn't it working? Shit.
I told you I wouldn't be long.
Not a word.
Thorpe! Jeez! You're one of them, aren't you? The blank body. What do you want?
I need to put something on your computer. I tried accessing your network, but it's not working. Why not?
I don't know.
Intimidation's probably the way to go.
Don't play that game with me.
But it's the truth.
If you're of no use to me, then there's no point in keeping you alive.
What? No! Alright! I can help you. Just don't hurt me.
I'm listening.
Why are you doing this?
It's better you didn't know.
Listen, it's simple. You need to go all the way down to the server room. That's the only way to spread your... thing.
Tell me how to get there.
You need to take the intelligence elevator and go all the way down to the bottom floor. I've told you everything I know. Can I go now?
I need you to answer a few more questions. I'm on a very important errand. It's way above your pay grade. You have to help me.
I can tell you're right. What do you want to know?
The party. I know somebody sold us out. Who was it?
I don't know. But the informant wasn't working alone. I heard they had an accomplice.
What? Got a name for me?
No. Nobody knows who it is. They just send us intel. That's all.
What do you have on us?
Lots of stuff. Profiles, names, sometimes even addresses.
Your snitch sure was busy. So then, you know who I am.
No. Your face isn't familiar.
What am I gonna do with you?
You promised you'd let me leave.
I'd like to let you live. But you better know how to keep your mouth shut. If you squeal, if you warn the others in any way, I'll track you down and kill you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes! I won't say a thing. I promise. I'll stay here. I won't budge.
All right.
Go away!
How pathetic. I can't do anything with that. Damn it.
Divorced, no children, pays a monthly pension to his ailing father, who still lives in Detroit. Proud Shane Duncan is an excellent asset who is disciplined and able to adapt to any situation. He has a high tolerance for hostile environments, however, he can be violent when pressured. He has previously sought help from our psych unit. Cassie Hansen, states deceased, 32 years old, from Atlanta, GA, daughter of U.S. Army veteran. Miss Hansen trained at and graduated from West Point Military Academy. She served 5 years in the U.S. Army. She is a veteran of the conflict in Afghanistan, single, no children. However, Cassie Hansen is a vital asset to our division. She is resilient and determined and possesses great mental strength. Her background in the U.S. Army and her performance in the field make her an ideal candidate for a position with more responsibility. She's previously sought help from our psych unit. Was killed in the line of duty during Operation Burrow. She's the one who died in the elevator. Steve Sato, 32 years old, grandson of Japanese immigrants. He attended Columbia University where he earned a bachelor's degree in applied physics. Mr. Sato served 3 years in the U.S. Army before joining SAD in 2016. Married to Adele Palomo. He has one daughter, May, born in 2017. Private Steve Sato is a reliable asset who has repeatedly demonstrated his abilities in the field. He is disciplined and a good team player. However, he exhibits a high degree of sensitivity in operations involving minors, especially since the birth of his daughter. He has previously sought help from a psych unit. I see. So he will be working with Elsie, or he will be, and he'll be the one who is soft to the cause. Oh.
Juris Doctor, Yale Law School. That reeks of money.
Stay away! Please! It's going to be all right.
This is urgent. Just entered the administration wing. What's your status? Uniform Echo. Intruder 30 Gateway. Get your man down. Hurry up! Copy that. November is already on the way. Go, go, go!
The oldest archives date back to 2018. They've been investigating us for over a year. How could we have missed that?
Easily. Because it kept it all on paper record. Here, another meeting with Mr. Lovelace. Video call and conference in Nashville. I guess Mr. Lovelace is supposed to help him. Interview with Roshan Singh. Candidate has demonstrated sound knowledge of our governmental system. He claims to be a team player acquired through his involvement in sports and associations. His physical condition is satisfactory. It appears that he has no criminal record. The recruitment process has started. Mr. Singh will be invited back soon for a second interview. Okay. Seeking making getaways in your head. Oh, I need to get out.
A medal for outstanding service to the nation. What a load of bullshit.
It's going to be all right.
Shit! I cut myself! Ah, I give up!
November to uniform, coming your way.
This is a waste of my time.
Increase a gift until the end of the night. I think I want to drink this one. Did say I wanted to increase the horizons as well. So let's go down.
This is a waste of my time. This is a waste of my time. Propeller's broken, but the engine is still running. Rafa will know what to do with that. Hey, Rafa, I need some help.
What's going on?
I'm blocked by a giant fan blade.
Is it an axial fan?
Excuse me?
Is it a big propeller that spins?
Yes.
Okay. You should be able to see the motor wires. Cut them.
Which ones?
Doesn't matter. It's not gonna explode. Over.
I'm not gonna cut that with my bare hands. I've gotta find something to cut the wires with. This is a waste of my time. Bolt cutters. Perfect. Red or black? Red. Their informant has a code name. That's a start.
To Mr. Joe Lovelace, Operation Burrow. The unit led by Captain Troy Collins was successful in neutralizing a new specimen, subject C-23. See response until report number 23 for more details. Plant body on the Long Island base, the specimen was subdued and interrogated by Mr. Walter Stamford of the Society of St. Leopold. We are awaiting the results of this interrogation. The security level has been increased. Informant interrogation. As stipulated in the last report, our teams interrogated several of the specimens captured during Operation Nest. One of them claims to be our informant and has identified themselves by a code name. The specimen is under the supervision and responsibility of Mr. Walter Stamford. We are awaiting the results of these interrogations. Operation Nest. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Operation Swansong report. Miss Yama Walker. Dear Madam, attaches a detailed report on the most recent progress of Operation Swansong. Although Operation Nest was extremely effective in eliminating the terrorists, there were more civilian losses than anticipated. As per procedure, our team brought the victims to our base and are now identifying the bodies. It goes without saying that the collateral damage, if not properly dealt with, could jeopardize the viability of future operations. We therefore hope to be able to count on the full cooperation of your team in dealing with the public and the media coverage of this case. Our External Relations Department is available to you at any time. Joe Lovelace, Director, SAD, New England Division. Huh. New England. Okay. Right, okay. Can I get down there? I suppose it wouldn't let me read it if I could. Do I have to be over here for it? I do. So I've read that one. I've read that one. There's nothing else I can read there. Okay, so things that point me in a specific direction are such things as that dude, when we just spoke to him, who was like, yeah, we've got an informant, and yeah, they told us all about people and stuff. He didn't know our face, which means it's probably someone who's an ally of ours, and the only person I can think of is Hilda, and it tracks because she's a bitch. Yes. Thank you. Who is like trying to control us and stuff, but it's because she loves us, so I guess this would be her like misguided way of showing her love to us. Can we now use that clippers on everything? No. Why would we? Why would that open more doors than one?
This is a waste of my time.
Alright, calm down. Dear me. I accidentally ran into a door. Right, these have all got handprints on. Don't dare take near a fucking door with a handprint on it. She'll fucking snap your neck. Oh! Go down, no return. Okay. Okay, I'll do that in a second. What is... Okay, no. It's just scene design. Okay. Alright. So that was just additional information I could get if I did that.
I'm here.
Need help up here! Too many of them! Where the hell is Iverson? We need backup! Gotta get up here, we get... Shit!
Saul!
Run! Behind you! Bitch!
Saul! Saul, you there? Saul!
Been neutralized.
No.
You knew what you were doing. Could have learned more about the traitor. Could have found the code to the electronic padlock. Alright, cool. Where could I have learned more about the traitor? Oh, Caleb. My boy's just undergone a bunch of fucking torture. I can only imagine what kind of mood or state we're gonna find him in. Oh, no experience points. You're topless. Of course you are, because they left you topless. Bastards. You have no experience. Did I just fail real hard in the last bit? Were you supposed to gain experience there? SAD bass scene started. Oh, I love his music. Come on, Caleb. You can outlast this, my dude, with your fortitude. Fuck you. All of you. Oh, Caleb. Oh, they really fucked you over, my dude. If Iverson doesn't let you turn your child out now, I will take her down. On your behalf. Yes, Caleb. You deserved a badass moment. These guys had their necks available to you? Fucking stupid. Oh. My man's arm is fucked and he's still just wielding a gun like a badass. That's why we love the Ventru. Hardy fuckers. Hardy, smart, beautiful. Ugh, Caleb. They've fucked with you, my dude, haven't they? What the fuck was this for? Are they pumping gas in you?